For thousands of years, the freehold of Valyria stood unrivaled. The Dragonlords ruled the known world, and 40 great families commanded fire made flesh, the bond within their souls and blood. Their cities glittered with wealth beyond measure, their roads stretched across continents and kingdoms alike. Their dragons darkened the skies and brought wrath and ruin like never seen before. No man could withstand the freehold. Then came the doom. The 14 flames erupted in a single day of fire and ruin. Mountains shattered, the seas and rivers boiled. Cities vanished beneath ash and molten stone. Ancient strongholds, mighty castles, and proud palaces were swallowed by flames. Ash rained upon the world and brought darkness that no one could escape. The great Dragonlords who had ruled the world perished alongside their majestic beasts. Tens of thousands died screaming beneath black skies as dragons once thought immortal fell burning from the heavens. The glory of Valyria was reduced to smoke, yet not all were lost. When our cousins of House Targaryen warned of the coming darkness, few listened, and even few believed the visions of the young dreaming girl. But House Azurayren did. We abandoned the mainland and journeyed east into the Illyrian Strait, to the infant island freehold of Elyria, carrying with us our dragons, our bloodline, and the ancient knowledge of Valyria itself. When the doom finally came, we survived. In the years that followed, the remnants of Valyrian nobility looked for us for guidance. Noble houses such as Vizarand, Othyres, Lokiria, Baleres, Deranar, Valorous, gathered beneath our banner of the white dragon bearing the sword, and determined together that we would not let the blood of the dragon and the ways of Valyria vanquish from the world. For nearly a century we remained isolated, while kingdoms rose and fell across Essos and Westeros. When an emperor marched into the haunted bones of our lost home and never returned, we endured. Elyria endured. Our dragons nested in peace, mated, and created bonds. Our fleets guarded our island from distant threats. Only the rarest of messages were exchanged with the Dragonstone. Now even those distant ties grow uncertain. The Lords of Bloodstone have fallen silent, and our captains report that the Stepstones have descended into chaos, becoming little more than petty pirate kingdoms and dens of thieves. Oh, how we have cried that the Valyrian hold the Bloodstone has gone silent. The world beyond our shores changes once more, and a new age will begin. I, Arian Azurian, the first of my name, and King of Valyria, will ensure the legacy of Valyria goes on. The age of hiding is over. We shall look to our glorious past and reclaim what was lost, and forge a future worthy of our children to be Dragonlords. For the dragons endure, the blood of Valyria will endure, and the crown of Azure will lead it. Our spell-forged souls will not be extinguished, for blue flames burn hottest. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Sword of the Evening, and we have a new custom dragon riding house playthrough series in the works. Welcome back to CK3 AGOT with the Legacy of Valyria submod, which adds a cool shit ton of extra things to do. And I took a moment at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I decided It was time to make a return to Essos. It was time for us to take a step back in time, and we're here 100 years after the doom, right before Aegon's conquest. We have King Aegon Targaryen, Visenya, and Rhaenys on Dragonstone, alongside with Orys, not Boros, I'm thinking of House of the Dragon. Orys Storm, also known as Orys Baratheon. Ours is the Fury, of course. So, as you can see, the conquest has not started. Harren the Black still lives in the Riverlands, and he is the king of the Isles. There's the Rock, the Reach, the Stormlands, Dorne, the Mountains of the Vale, the North, and beyond. But our story takes place in the not really ancient, but the infant stronghold of Elyria, as we are King Aerion the Goldeneye Azurian. Now, we are part of the Targaryen dynasty. We are a distant cousin, and I think that can add for some future interactions if Aegon is successful in conquering the Seven Kingdoms, and I think that will be interesting. We begin our story as King Aerion, whose father traveled south into Valyria, looking to reclaim and start a colony, and he never was seen again, and now we must ascend to the throne. We do have plenty of children. We have heirs. Some of them are dragon riders. Our current heir is Prince Azurayren of Elyria and Velos. So we have taken up the kingdom of Valyria, and we also have claims on the Valyrian islands of Velos, which are ruins, and we are definitely going to work on conquering those, or not conquering those, but colonizing those and rebuilding Velos. Now, we also have some things that need to be addressed. The Gis, Astaporians, Yunkai, the Myronese, they're not on our level, and we need to retake what was once ours. We might try and talk to some of these families in Monterys. Maybe not. But maybe we will. Those who follow the Faith of the 14 are welcome. And we might interact with some of these ancient Valyrian houses and try and marry into them while we take over the last of the Valyrian freeholds. There is also Oros, which I would like to get, as our goal is to retake and rebuild the ancient Valyrian city of Pro-Chrysion. That is what our goal is. That is our immediate long-term goal, is to colonize and restore the rule of the Dragonlords in the mainland of Valyria. I'm not sure if we will go this deep, but I also intend on regaining control of the ancient dragon towers and Valyrian strongholds, such as Gogosis and Bloodstone. So those are kind of like our two smaller sub-goals. If we get to interact with Aegon and the Targaryens, we will do so purely as fellow Dragonlords. We don't care about Westeros. Aegon can have it, our cousins can have it. We care about the old lands. So that is what I want to do. I want to stay in Essos. I want to have this series revolve around Essos. And it's going to be great. So, Elyria. We're going to do a quick little overview here. So, Elyria does have some special buildings. We have the Dragon Palace of Elyria. The Dragon Palace is a luxurious and grand station offering everything a lord could desire. Grand rooms, immense banquet halls, pools and wine cellars, and much more. Built during the era of the freehold to house the governor of Valyria, no expense was spared. Today it houses the Duke of Valyria, granting him splendor and renown. There is no Duke of Valyria, there is the King of Valyria. We have a second special building, the Great Port of Elyria. The Great Port of Elyria is an immense dockyard built during the days of the freehold. Illyria's strategic position in the Bay of Slaves provides the small island with significant traffic of ships, trade, and slaves. Which the massive port can accommodate. After the collapse of the Freehold, this port captured a significant portion of the Bay of Slaves trade, becoming the envy of the region and its surroundings. So we kind of have a jewel here. We have the jewel of Valyria, or of Elyria, and we also have the city here, which we will have to build up in the future. We do have a dragon pit hut here on Elyria. If we take a moment here, there are 2 tamed dragons, Jasax and Talax, which could be claimed by any of the dragon riding houses that we have, which were named off in the quick little intro there. So we have King Arion here. His main spouse is his sister Valena Azurayren, and then he's also married to ensure the continuation of these 3 houses: Dana Vizarand, Aria Otheres, and Rhaenys, the Lady of Locuria, of House Locuria. So we have 13 children. Most of them carry our name. Any children born by these 3 Valyrian noblewomen will be of their house for the future. We definitely have an heir and a few spares. Many of our children have married some other Valyrian noblewomen, and some of them are married into each other, such as Aegon, because we have Aegon and Aegor. He is married to his sister, Duressa. So that's a quick little overview of what we're going to be getting into. There was a Valerion in Elyria. Jaehaerys Valerion must have been on a voyage, and we have married him to Allura, our daughter, Allura Azurian. So we have kind of some ties with another Valerian house, but they are married matrilineally, which, a part of me, I think we're gonna let like a second or third son take up the Valerion name, so we can have House Valerion here in the old realm. So we won't let whatever happens with the main branch, there will be a Valerion here in the old world. So obviously we want to look to the north of Monterys and Tolos, specifically the trade city of Tolos, which would be a great first bounty for us to expand into as we decide to open up our force and begin to expand. And like I said, so our father did disappear in Valyria without a trace. He may be alive, he might be dead, he may not be. We'll never know. But what I do know is we have some goals of regaining the Valyrian Lost Lands and possibly even venturing into Yin. If any of you guys saw the House Umbarion playthrough, there were some really cool events about colonizing Sotheros and doing journeys. I want to dip my toes back into that, because that playthrough was cut short. Sadly, we lost it, and hopefully I can redeem myself for the House Umbarion one. So a quick little overview: we are House Azurian. We are a member of the Targaryen dynasty, as well as Otheres and Vizarand are also Targaryen cousins. And we have some interesting armor here. So we have the Azurian armor, and we have Azure Storm. It's a Valyrian steel sword. The strange sword from Valyria during battle creates flames on the blade with an azure blue color that can melt steel on contract. The hilt seems to be made of a rare, pure, exquisite silver. We do have a second sword in our house, and it is Silver Storm. The sword's hilt is made from silver that has been dyed dark blue. Its pommel was crafted out of the same material and has intricate engravings. The long sword's crossguard is fashioned in the shape of a pair of dragons with their wings stretched out on both sides. So we do have 2 Valyrian steel swords. We have a little bit more access to spell foraging Valyrian steel weapons as well. And we do have the decision to establish the Kingdom of Northern Valyria. We are going to need Monterys, Tolos, we have Elyria and Velos, and then we are going to need Draconis. And that will allow us to establish the Northern Valyria, which I think is a great goal to go to as we also think about restoring Valyria as a whole. So we're going to unpause here, and we're going to go ahead with our Coronation. And I'm sure we will come across some of these Dragonlords and their families throughout the gameplay here. So we're hemorrhaging a little bit of coin, but that's okay. The Wandering Acolyte. Why is this Faith of the Seven Westerlander here? He's one-legged. Arget claims to have spent some time studying at the Citadel, but without a maester's chain, it's impossible to be certain. He apparently did not progress far in his studies. You know what? We'll do it. Some Westerlander made his way to Elyria and the free cities, or the slave cities. Very weird. So, here we have, there's Aegon Baleres, the head of House Baleres, and his wife. He is married into our family, but their children will be of House Baleres with the Teal Dragon. There is also Valar, the Lord Admiral of Valyria of House Valorous. His words are Ancient Depths. Just a cool little small Valyrian house here that we will hopefully raise up from the meek. So he is going to crown us with the silver crown of the Freehold. With the final preparations underway, Valar approaches me. Your Grace, we must decide upon which crown you wish to be crowned with. I take a moment to consider. Of course, we're going to take the crown of the Freehold. The banner rises. The expedition you commanded has borne fruit. Your appointed leader, Prince Jaehaerys Velaryon. I don't know why he's a prince, but Jaehaerys Velaryon, our son, or our good son, we charged him with continuing the expedition into the Valyrian lands that our father was lost on, and he has colonized the settlement of Gazoi and Elos, I believe. Is that what? I already forgot. Terrible. We are Elyria and Velos, so not Elos, Velos. So, reports that the first stones have been laid and fires now warm the bellies of settlers. It is the beginning of beginning humble perhaps, but carried back to your vision. The wilds are beaten back, if only by inches, and land stirs once more upon the calls of banners and laws. Only time will tell if the settlement will be great. So, there is a duchy building here, and there's no ruins, so we can just invest directly into a settlement, which we're going to do. The coronation ceremony starts. The day has finally come for me to be formally crowned as the King of Valyria and Velos. As the preparations are made, my mind is already focused on what is to come next. Behind all the rituals and ceremonies, coronations are the first and foremost political events. Despite the smiles and difference, I wonder if our vassals will accept our rule. We are going from the ancient freehold ways and the elector Dragonlords, to feudalism. Everyone is excited about and amazed by the magnificence of the venue. Everyone but Queen Dana Vizarand. Since her arrival, Dana has been prowling, searching for any pretext to complain. All of this grandiose displays are sinful. What? Go back to looking at your stars, wife. We're going to enjoy our coronation. As if the ongoing coronation wasn't stressful enough, I also have to deal with my relatives. This is our daughter. My daughter Daenerys arrived bright and early and has been following me around ever since, complaining about this and that nonstop as I feel the splitting headache growing behind my eyes. Are those mimes? What are the servants going to do, going to light those fires? And why is there a wooden crate growling? This is going to be a disaster. Woman, just relax. We're going to be crowned king. What do you mean our house relation ended? There's Daemon Velaryon, King Aegon's master of ships. Okay, so they're still married. And he does have... he did get the lands there, so that's good. We want the Velaryons to get some land early on. There seems to be a reoccurring event with some of my playthroughs where I like to dip into the Velaryons. I don't know, there might be... you know, there's some cool Velaryons. Corlys, Alan Oakenfist, not Oakenshield, the Oakenfist. Alan's pretty cool. Corlys is pretty cool. Montford Velaryon, loyal to Rhaegar during the rebellion. And of course, the Giga Chad, the Pirate King, Orain Waters. The ceremony has finally reached its climax. Valar, the Lord Admiral, has appointed me in the traditional rites of the 14 Flames and now prepares to crown me. As the crown is placed upon my head, Valar proclaims, before gods and men, I proclaim Aaron, of House Azurayren, King of Elyria and Velos, long may he reign, as the crowd begins to cheer. Let Vermithor bear witness. We're no longer an uncrowned ruler. We're gonna wear our crown at 45 years old. I've been crowned King of Elyria and Velos, and now I must sit upon my throne. As I ascend the steps with deliberate care, with each footfall echoing throughout the chamber, I approach the throne. The weight of the crown is heavy on my mind. It's Valyrian steel. It shouldn't be that heavy. And the eyes of the court are upon me. The anticipation is thick in the air, and I take a moment to steed my resolve as I turn and slowly lower myself on the throne. I then motion for our attendants to usher forth, and the first of our vassals to come and bend the knee. Valar is now the Kingmaker. I think I like his title of Lord Admiral a little bit better, so I'm going to change that back. We gained some legitimacy, piety. We hosted an impressive coronation. We get a ton of prestige. There we go. Our wife is pregnant. Which one? Dana Vizarand. So her child will be of House Vizarand, which is good. It's cool. We have a respected dynasty. And I think we share the legacy with House Targaryen. Yes, we do. So we have Dragonlords, or last of the Dragonlords of Valyria, Dreams of Fire, 3 heads of the dragon. We can get the Burning Crowd, House of the Dragon. We have all of Dragonlords done, which is great. And we have some of Glory. So, unfortunately, we're not going to have control of that as Aegon continues to do his thing. And it appears he is going for the Kingdom of Blackwater Bay now in the Crown Lands, and he is allied to Tyrosh. Did he take another wife? He did. He took another wife. He has 3 brides. Interesting. We'll see how it goes for Aegon, and we'll see how many children the Targaryen Dragonlord has across the seas. So I've quickly gone and given Valarus his title of Lord Admiral again. The title given to Valar as he was granted control of the Illyrian fleet, and his wife is with child, so hopefully his house will continue to grow. Quick little overview as we come to our council. Our Castellan / our Hand of the King is our son and heir Azure. He will learn how to rule. Rhaella is our Castellan. Elyria is our steward. Rhaenys, the Lady of Lokiria, is our marshal. Aegon Balerius is our spy master. Valar, of course, is our admiral. So we have our court filled in with as many of Valyrian dragon nobles as we can, and we will see soon enough if any of them tame the 2 wild dragons that sit underneath Elyria in the Dragon Palace. We'll quickly go to our royal court. This is the Great Royal Court of the Kingdom of Valyria and Velos. Some saucy readings. We're gonna go ahead and we'll just keep the lusty readings. So we have some great dragon or some fused stone walls, gold jewels, and some amazing stained glass within our throne room. So it looks pretty sweet. I'm happy about it, and we will start putting our eyes on taking over Tolos and the trade city there. So we are going to come to our chaplain. We're going to fabricate some claims on Tolos itself. Hopefully we can get the whole kingdom. If not, we might just draconically subjugate it. Wait a minute. Yeah, we have dragons. And Arion is ambitious. He's ready to show the world our dragons. So we're going to draconically conquer his kingdom. However, I believe we can only draconically conquer a kingdom 1 time. Actually, I think that is not accurate. So we have 8,000 soldiers. They have 2,000. They're not allied. Their house is, like, not important. So we are going to begin landing here on the mainland with Tolos. We're going to declare a draconic conquest. We will declare war, and we will raise the banners of House Azurayren. We are going to lead them. Also, our dragon. Could probably go into that. Arion is bonded with the ancient dragon Azure, 118 years old. This dragon was alive during the end, during the doom. The Azure dragon, the blue sapphire-colored dragon of our house. He's cooperative, imperialist, calculating, ferocious, and is it a he? It is assumed it's a he. It might not be a he. He is a massive dragon, a noble dragon. He was born and raised in Valyria, and he is ready to bring back his rider's greatness. So we're going to rise up our 5,000 men here. I think I also made some knight titles. We'll quickly jump over there. I do, right. So, some of these are themed based off of the Valyrian Dragonlords that traveled to Elyria after the Doom. So we have the Azure Shield with Aemon Enros here. He has some great prowess. And he is a House Paragon to defend our, our sons in battle. We have Lokiria's Blade, which is the queen of Lokiria, our wife Rhaenys. She's a blade master. The Claw of Vermithor is Aegor Serenar, which is a Valyrian riding house. Here as fire are their words, and he is married to Nerys, our daughter. He's a great warlord. He's a great dragonlord. He's a tactician. Don't think he has a dragon, though. He might tame one. Should be pretty interesting. And then we have the Lord Admiral of Elyria, which is Valar, of course, and he is a disciplinarian, so he'll help us out. Hopefully we can kind of turn him into our own Lord of the Tides. We're going to take our 5,000 men, and we will sail to Tolos across the Illyrian Strait. I guess... What the fuck? Something about that don't look right. I'm going to see what happens. Okay, it must just be a little bug there. Area Otherys the Fair is with child, and so is Rhaenys, the Lady of Lokiria. So we're definitely destroying these men. They only have some Tolosi slingers. They don't have a lot of knights. They have 2 captains. We have 15 of them. The Siege of Tolos will be great. 19 months, we're not going to use our dragon. We don't really want to destroy the trade city of Tolos. We're just going to siege it out. The death of a dragon rider, Rhaenys Targaryen, was killed while using her dragon in a siege. Queen Rhaenys of the Iron Throne has died. Her dragon, the Grey Beast Meraxes, is now without guidance. Flying around Driftmark. Sad to see. Wait a... Oh, fuck. For a second there, I thought all of them died. That sucks to see. He never gave birth to a son. Oh, no. We might get Maegor. We might only get Maegor. We'll find out. Questions of gender settled. Though up until now, I and the rest of the world assumed that Azure was a male dragon, I am now sensing through our bond that she is in fact a female. That explains... Interesting. That explains why they have fertile. The world eagerly awaits any news of any eggs that she may lay. Good to know. Come on, Azure, give our house some eggs. We do have some of them already. Some of them have been laid, most of them laid by the wild dragons, Talaxes, and, Macau. I think that is a dragon. Oh yeah, that's our wife, Valenia's dragon. Laid some egg. My son, Dana Vizarand, has given birth to a beautiful son. So we'll go into the Vizarand house here. I don't think we're actually going to be able to see... You know what, we will name him Aegon. House Vizarand will have Aegon. And we will ensure that he is educated. And we will give him a dragon egg. We will do that because we want Dragonlords aplenty. So Vizarand, we will give House Vizarand the black egg, kind of similar to their black and white colors. Aegon will cradle with the black egg, and he will be educated. Oh no, he's cradled by sickness. Hush now, Aegon, please don't cry. We will have... There was a pop-up that just happened. We're gonna have our son and heir. Oh, hey. Another Dragon Lord has had a son. We will have our son and heir Aegon educate... Or Azure educate Aegon. And Maegor takes to the skies on his dragon Talaxes. Good to know, and his wife is with child. We love to see it. We absolutely decimated the army of Tolos. We lost 58 men, they were wiped, and we will siege out the trade city, and it will be our foothold into conquering Slaver's Bay. A child of our blood. Our daughter Bela Azurayren has given birth to a son. This is Maelor. Oh wait, no. Aelor's son. And he is the rider of Rainiel, the green dragon. Is that a female dragon? Very nice to see. I think we're gonna... Maelor is very close to Aelor. We will do Maelor. Actually, no, we'll name him after his father. He will be Aelor. We'll go ahead and quickly educate him. It's a thing I always do on the channel. Might get a little annoying after a while, but, you know, those kids need some good stats. Aelor is in battle, so he cannot educate his son. We will have her do it. He did get the intelligent trait, which is always great to see. And we can proclaim our good son. Oh, pardon him. What did you do? Jaharis, I don't care what you did, buddy. We're pardoning you. You are a good son. We like you a lot. And you know what? We're going to grant you access to the dragon pit. If you have dragon blood in you, then so be it. House Valyrian will have a dragon in the old world. Also, look at our fucking stash, dude. He's got a mullet and a stash. What a chad. Aria Otheres has given birth to her son, Aemond. I know you're out there watching this video. Here's your strong chin. You comment it almost every video. Here he is, Aemond Otheres, the strong chin. Our son. He is a dragon dreamer, hail, and he is Fused. Welcome to the family. We will give you the blue dragon egg. Little Aemond, you will cradle with that dragon, and we will educate you as well. I will educate the boy. We're gonna have him go marshal. And now House Otheres will not go extinct. One more dragon lineage, Dragonlord lineage saved. Friends at arms. Our son Aegor Azorian. The time spent sieging Tolos are long and isn't always friendly camaraderie between the soldiers. Tensions often runs high. Tonight, however, as I relax by the fire at our tent, I am joined by my son Aegor, and the talk comes easily. He regales me with amusing tales, setting my heart at ease, and by the time the flames grow dim, I almost forget entirely where I am. With a wink, I can tell that my son was aware of my state of mind and deliberately spent his evening entertaining me. We're friends with our son Aegor. Good to know. Wait, what are we doing? No, continue sieging out. I didn't tell you guys to leave. We don't even need to fabricate a... Rhaenys of the House Elyria has had a son, Mycar. We are going to name him... Lokar. And we will give him the Bloodstone Egg, and House Elyria will go on ever strong. We'll also get him educated. I'm gonna go down the martial trait here. Now there is some unfortunate things that happen. Oh hey, House Valyria continues to go on as well. There is some unfortunate things. Our sons of these other Valyrian noble women that are not our wife, they do have claims on the Kingdom of Elyria, but I hope through loyalty and continuing to have them be involved in giving them lands and treating them as rightful Dragonlords, that we will not have any issues with any rebellions or civil wars or dances of the dragons. There is many a kingdom to go around when the Empire of Valyria returns. And we of House Azorian know that the caste system of the Dragon Freehold system kinda not fair, as House Targaryen was a lesser, kind of a lesser dragon house in Old Valyria. A stone egg as I enter Azora's chambers, only to see her sitting beside the fireplace at the edge of the room, clutching her dragon egg just over the flames. Tendrils of fires lick along the bottom of the scaly surface, and smoke dims the bright color of the dragon egg. It's gone cold, she says, tears dripping down her face. Let's try another. We'll give our daughter Azura another dragon egg. And in Legacy of Valyria, it's a little bit different. Sometimes the stone dragon eggs, they can still hatch. If you give them to another child who has more, you know, better dragon, a bond with the egg, or you can throw them inside the dragon pit and there's a chance they'll hatch in there too. Azura has given birth to a daughter. Princess Reyna. Good name. Another child of our blood, Vagon, and his wife have given birth to Mykar. Welcome to the family, little Mykar. There's going to be a ton of children being born in our family, and I'm okay with that. We'll have Aenies be educated. We will educate our grandson. We'll come to our wife. We'll teach her some dragon lore, even though she knows great things about dragons. We just want to make sure all of these future dragon riders are being educated and protected and having guardians, as the world is dangerous. So we're going to come in here, and there are some dragon lord houses here that are actually lore accurate. Unfortunately, House Caesar seems to be Aemon Caesar. Oh no, he's ugly and scaly. Are you the last two members of this house? Beware our sharp teeth. They can't, dude, I kind of fuck with them, bro. I kind of fuck with the vampire bat Valyrian thing. However, they are fucked up. They must have not gotten out of the ash fast enough. They breathed in a little bit too much of the fucking Chernobyl Valyrian fucking air. Oh no, brother. Oh, ooh, brother, ooh. Ooh, brother, ooh. Daenerys, you gotta take one for the team. You followed the wrong god anyways. Oh, he won't accept it. It's because you don't have a feud, but it's definitely because of the religion, isn't it? Oh, it's because she's lowborn. He's heir in training. Maybe if we take over, I'm definitely going to ensure that this house continues to exist, because they're kind of cool. Barlaries as well. Annie's Barlaries. He's spindly. He's a defender. He's kind of a cool looking guy. He's the last member of his house. Some of these Valyrian houses are going out. They're going extinct. Born in the old fire. Can we arrange a marriage with you? No, we can't. You should take a wife so that your house does not go extinct. That'd be great. So we definitely want to come to some of these ancient Valyrian houses, the lore accurate ones, and ensure that they do not disappear. But until then, we'll continue the siege of Tolos. And here we have it. We will enforce our demands. We will send the army home. And now we have Tolos and the Black Cliffs, a foothold into Slaver's Bay, Monterys, and northern Valyria. Right, so we're going to come here to Tolos. We're going to get rid of that claim. We can throw in a duchy building, but we need the High Lordship, which we can create now. It'll be 250 gold. We will get some prestige, and we will create the High Lordship of Tolos and add it to our great growing kingdom of Elyria. We are going to move our fabrication thing here. We're going to move it. We are going to work on Monterys and the capital city of Monterys. A Valyrian freehold as well, an ancient Valyrian freehold. But it is definitely going to be, it might be a little rough, but we do have dragons. They do have Monterian monsters, which would be interesting if we're able to recruit those men-at-arms in the future. Speaking of which, we only have access to the Targaryen and High Valyrian ones yet, but that is okay. We do have some bowmen, which we are going to throw down here in Tolos, as well as some of our siege equipment in the Black Cliffs. And we are going to ensure that the realm prospers here in the foothold. We are going to get rid of this because slavery is not legal in our realm. And instead, we will replace the slavers' holds with trade ports. The chains of conquest Among the territories I have recently conquered are established slave camps, long used to supply labor and coin to their former masters. With these lands now under my rule, their fates rest with me. I must decide whether to maintain the practice to benefit my realm or put an end to them. We will not be a slaver. I know, yeah, you know, of the Valyrians a few hundred years ago, we definitely had our own slaves in the mines of the 14, but we will dismantle all of the slaves, the slaver pens, and we will free our new vassals. The family feast of joy. Yes, more like this, please. All of our family loses stress, which is always good. So we've conquered Tolos, and I want to make a shit ton of money, because we will need a shit ton of money. We have a new stewardship perk. We do have Architect. We went all the way down through there. Change of loyalty will be very good, so that we get the domestic affairs, but large levies is even better. Ooh, honored to serve is a great one, but also so is Era Gold. We're gonna go with large levies, I think. No, we're gonna go down golden obligations. And we can also continue to declare war. Lord Vicar of Monterries, we have an issue with you. So I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna pin these these other Valyrian houses, House Azure, Bar Ares. We're gonna pin them, as well as Pendarian. From the depths we return. Is that a fucking squirrel with wings? What is up with you guys? You guys need to stop. Hey, at least Maynard, my boy, you are the future of House Pendarian. I'm gonna pin you. Please don't fight against me. We need to ensure that you survive. So we're going to launch our next Draconic Conquest of Monterries. We will declare war, and we will draconically conquer the kingdom. And then we're also going to need Draconis in the future, but we're going to get the kingdom of Monterries. We will declare war. We will establish a new rallying point in the trade city of Tolos. We will raise all of our men-at-arms and levies there. We will lead the armies ourselves. Actually, Magor, prove yourself, son. Because we are going to be handing out some lands here. We need a Lord of Monterries, as he will be against the Crimson Lake of Valyria. Lake Valyria is what I will deem it. A child of our blood, Gale. Prince Aegor Azurayren has given birth to Valyrian. We'll keep the name, and we will educate you, boy. Not me. The Lord Admiral will. Look at those 3,000 Montarian men trying to run away. Their ally... Oh, wait, that's us. They have no allies. Right, so we're going to follow after suit. Actually, no, we're not. We're just going to go siege out Monterries. I lied. We're going to split our forces in half. We're going to take the army that has the siege equipment. I'm going to split this in half again. We're going to split it in half again. We're going to take the siege equipment and start sieging out. Oh, wait, no. We want our men-at-arms army over here. And we'll send all of the levies to pretty much, we'll unite this force here. I know they don't have enough to siege it out. I think they don't have enough to siege it out. Hopefully they don't get fucked by attrition. We're gonna come here. What do you mean they're gonna win? Better army commander? That's a lie. So Magor and his dragon are going to take our host. And we're gonna fight the Montarian forces. Our dragon has devoured Lord Aenys. No! That's the one guy we didn't want you to eat! Oh, you fuckers, that's the one guy we didn't... He was eaten by Raniol. Damn. And the house has gone extinct. House Barlaries is no more. Well, when you go up against the Azure Dragon, you have to face the blue flames. Remember the death of Aegon. You're not a real Dragonlord. You're not worthy. We're going to take the rest of our forces, and we're going to continue sieging out Monterrey's. The one guy I didn't want him to die. Why couldn't you have killed, like, Aemond here? Why couldn't you have killed the 65-year-old hunchback of Notris Hazar? But no, you kill a guy that could have been a great vassal for us. But you know what? Things happen. He was on the wrong side of history today. It is what it is. We lost 220 men. They were wiped. Lord Aenys fell. Definitely a nut punch, but it happens. A nut punch for old Valyria. But some of you will die, and that is a sacrifice I'm willing to have happen. Damn, it's already been almost an hour. That's how you know you're having fun. Captain improves, which is always good. There's 900 future loyal levies that are marching through the deserts and the steppes of northern Valyria, which I kind of don't want to kill them all, because they will be my future vassals. Proud of our blood, Prince Azure, our player heir, has had a daughter. We will name her Rhaena. Actually, no. We will name her... We'll name her Valena, after her grandmother. We'll have her be educated, not by me, ladies and gentlemen, not by me, not by the Lord Admiral either. He's got more important things to do. We'll have the true and pure Aegor Seanar educate the princess. Questions of gender settled. Rhaenar was a male dragon. I'm now being told that Aelor is declaring that fact that she is a female dragon. The Emerald Empress. That's a good name for her, the Emerald Empress. I think I might have to do it. Prince Aegon Vizarand hatches his dragon Rael. No traits, unfortunately, from Talaxes. Well, Talaxes has no inheritable traits. House Vizarand has a dragon. Sweet. And Aegor, our son. Belmertes, we're changing that name, the Ruby Dragon. We will change that name. If anybody... Oh, no, he's a delicate worm. Unhealthy worm. I guess it happens. The unhealthy worm. If anybody has any... This is definitely going to be the series where if you guys have what you believe are really cool dragon names, go ahead and throw them down in the comment section. There's a slot in the Discord. Okay, quick little sidebar. I have a Discord for the community. If you guys aren't in there, please join it. I want to get you guys involved even more. I want to talk to more of you guys. That's a great spot where you guys can talk to me. You guys can leave your own playthroughs that you guys are having great fun in the CK3 tab. You guys can give me suggestions on night houses, on lordly houses. You can give them some cool lore. You can give dragon names, Valyrian steel name, Night Acolyte names. You can get involved. You can play the Ice and Fire War for Westeros Total War Attila mod with me in the future. If you want to get involved and have fun and do some more CK or a Game of Thrones and a Song of Ice and Fire themed games and content, that's the place to be. I want to grow our community. I want to get you all involved. Also, there is a tab in CK3 called the Evenings Mods. There is a mod playlist, the playset for all of my mods, and I will also be linking a Steam collection. So all you guys have to do is click on the link, subscribe to everything, and now you guys no longer have to ask in the comment section about the mod playset. I do add mods here and there, such as the AGOT Vampires and Werewolves compatch. I do Secrets and Higher Mysteries. Sometimes I will add mods, but overall, the main bones of my playthroughs are in there. So please, please, please join the Discord if you guys want to get involved more. And until then, Belmertes will be renamed because I think that's a bad name. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. So we're going to do... something... I'm going to do a quick little jump cut. while I think of a name. Right, so I took one of the Arion dragon names. It's a ruby dragon. Rubarion, good enough. If somebody has a better dragon name, please get involved. Leave it down in the comment section down below. As Prince Agor has his ruby dragon. Unfortunately, it is an unhealthy worm. Azura has also hatched her dragon and named the... Oh, yo, wait a minute. Copper and white dragon? I'm not naming it grayscale, though. We're changing that. Once again, this is a perfect time where if somebody has a sick-ass dragon name, to throw it down in the comment section down below. I think I'm going to name this dragon fucking Hugo. Let me think of some ones that I've used in the past. I'll be back in a moment once again. Here we have the dragon Rodtheox. Just because it seems cool. Dragon looks cool as shit. There you go, Azura. Grayscale is a terrible name for a dragon, unfortunately, because it's a curse. A plague. We continue sieging out Monterries. What do you mean you're waiting? I already did my coronation, you liar. We can hold court in the future. I would like to do that in just a moment. We do have the purple... No, I'm not gonna... We're gonna give that purple dragon egg to somebody else, because there's a chance that it will still hatch. So I will go to... Lokar, we didn't... Wait, I thought we gave Lokar a dragon egg, didn't we? Yes, the Bloodstone dragon egg. Lokar has a dragon egg. Aemond has a dragon egg. Aegon has a dragon egg. Has our daughter who is married to Elyria. Do you have a dragon? Do you have a dragon egg? You do not. You know what? We're gonna teach you some dragon lore. And we will gift you the purple dragon egg, and we will see if it hatches. It appears to be petrified, but in the realm of Valyria, anything can happen. So we're going to continue sieging out another child of our blood. Zora and Aemon have had a daughter again, so they have Rhaena and Valena. Welcome to the family. She is also a dragon dreamer. We love to see that. We definitely want to reform the Flaith. Keen as a blade's edge. We're not going to educate our granddaughter. Somebody else needs to do that. We're busy fighting a war. Nares, educate your niece, please. Keen as the blade's edge. Good, beams the Queen Rhaenys. Lokiria. Again, she clambers. Swords clang against sword. Will against war. Will, the need for victory is all of novice and sword. Wait a minute, I just want to make sure I'm recording. I am recording. Okay, cool. The need for victory is all the novice sword fighter feels, but the masterful knight Rhaenys, she's not a knight. She's a skilled fighter, though. We do get Aspiring Blade Master, which is great. Friendship. It's always good to be friends with our family. And Bela. So Aelor and Bela have had a son. So Aelor has Aelor and now Aegor. Sure. And he's got the trifecta. Somebody who is good with swords, please educate the boy. And Magon, prove yourself worthy. Wait a minute, you're a blackguard and you follow R'hllor. I don't want to do that. You know, you follow R'hllor too, bro. But you are Illyrian. Why do you follow R'hllor? Magon, teach the boy. Prince Lokar has hatched his dragon. Obviously, we're naming his dragon Lokiria. That's a fucking cool name. After his house, that's not what I wanted to do. So we will... Can I not edit this dragon's name? What do you mean by that? I'm going to quickly change this dragon's look. It also has majestic. We're going to make it be more black and red, and I'm going to change the name to Lokiria. I'll be back. Right, so we have the the red and black dragon Lokiria, which hopefully goes on to live on. With his house. I had to use the editor to change his name because he's not part of our house. Anyways, we'll continue on here with the Siege of Monterries, and I will end the episode off giving some of our great Valyrian... Ooh. We have an inspiration. He wants to go to lease. Now, sometimes you can get some good stuff in the disputed land. We will send... Wait a minute. My wife... 375 gold. No. Why do you want to go to lease? You want to go to a pleasure house and lease or something? No. How about no? We can ransom Aegon. You're not a real Valyrian. You're Montarian. I'll take the 50 gold. Our son is ill. No, Alor. He's got pneumonia. Hopefully you lose pneumonia. The Emerald Empress needs you to ride her, my son. And just like that, Montaries falls. Just like that, Montaries falls. Another child of our blood. This is Agor. Agor. Agor and Alor are popping out children like no other. We are going to name her Azura. Gonna be a staple family name. Somebody educate her that isn't me. Not some Faith of R'hllor lackey. We need to definitely cleanse that faith from Elyria. We're just so close to, well, not only a shy, but also we're kind of close to, you know, the free cities where the Faith of R'hllor is around. A prisoner has been taken. Who do we take prisoner? Doesn't matter. We're going to come and crush the remaining army of the Montarians, and we are going to bring it back into the Valyrian fold. Outliving a child. No! Alor died of pneumonia. His dragon is going to go crazy. He did not deserve to die. A dragon gone wild. We're going to have to attempt to... The Emerald Empress, once again, I like that nickname for this dragon, so I'm gonna keep it that. Can't believe our son has died. And a swift, deadly maneuver, our dragon Pyragon's tail killed somebody. Queen Rhaenys was injured. That's not good. Why is this dragon all the way over here? We're gonna have to capture the dragon, but that'll be easy. I'm gonna make sure we pin the Emerald Empress. And it should be very easy that we conquer her back. Or that we get her back. We're going to siege out the Twisted Road. Just to end this war, hopefully. Another child of our blood between Aegon... That don't look right. That don't look right. That looks right. Daemon, welcome to the family. We'll get you educated. So now we have a Daemon and an Aemond. Hopefully our daughter is not well. There's a chance that Daemon might not be the legitimate son of Aegon. We lost 54 men. They were wiped 1,000. I'm going to do a quick little jump cut. Maegor, Maegor, Maegor. Lord Penderin. We're going to keep you as a prisoner. We don't want you to be killed or slain or injured in any way. We'll ensure that you are safe. I'm not going to press a claim on that. It's just a waste of gold. We're already at war. And I'm going to do a quick jump cut until we are finished with the siege. Two quick little things. The dragon of our house, Azure, has brought forth a clutch of 4 dragon eggs. Our dragon keepers have quickly thrown together the new areas of incubation, having not expected more than a single egg. We have been blessed, and I was able to get the Emerald Empress. Our son did it, actually. And Aemon Caesar was burned to death by Pyragon. So our son Maegor was a Chad. And he left the battlefield, and he went and tamed our dragon. We brought back the Emerald Empress, and we're going to make sure we give her that nickname. So we have a Coral Dragon Egg, a Moonbloom Dragon Egg, another Coral Dragon Egg, and a pink one. So we're definitely going to throw some of these in the dragon pits. And we're already almost soon to siege out the Twisted Road. I'm definitely going to change some of these names. I'm going to throw together some lands for our loyal Dragon Lords. And we will end the war against Monteres, and we will bring all of the lands under us into our fold. We're going to disband the troops. We're going to send them home. And right before the end of this hour-long episode, the special first episode of the series, I'm going to give out some land to some loyal vassals and, of course, our children. I will be back in just a moment. Right. So I've divvied up some land, I've renamed some titles, and we will work our way up. So, as we come to Jaehaerys, the Silver Seahorse, Valerian's colonial holdings, here on Velos, he has named his settlement Silver Tide. So he is the Lord of Silver Tide, and we will give him probably most of Velos, if I'm going to be honest with him. We have kept Tolos. We have kept Tolos and the Black Cliffs under our control. Under our direct control. We have given Monteres, we've given Prince Aegor Azurayren. He is the Prince of Monteres. He is our third in line, or he's our third son after Aelor, the unfortunate demise of him. So he will be the Prince of Monteres and Elendros. We have given Magon Arenion, the Shield of Elyria, his lands for being faithful to our family. His family has been faithful for hundreds of years, or for 100 years, and we've given him lands. And we have returned House Baleres to a landed Dragonlord in the Painted Valleys in the far north of New Valyria, or Northern Valyria. House Caesar and Aemon Caesar, the scaly, ugly man, has married a beautiful peasant, and hopefully they will have children worthy of the Caesar name. And they are the High Lords of Demon Pass. They have the lights in Demon Pass, and they will be our shield against against Marine and the free cities, or the slave cities. We've given House Pandarian some lands here in the Twisted Roads, and that is it. There are other houses which of course we will give great lands to, such as Othares, Vizarand, and Lokiria. Of course, in the future, we will give them great lands in Northern Valyria and probably in Slaver's Bay as a whole. I would like to graciously thank you all for watching this first episode in House Azurayren's playthrough, and I hope that it is a long and great series. And to end off this episode, we can establish the Kingdom of Northern Valyria. We will wait until we have Dracones under our title before we do so. And that will be the end of Vicar here. Until then, I'll see you guys later, and take it easy.